Cassie Alsop. I was rewatching season 2 of Leah's show, and they showed a policy letter listing suppressive acts, and the date of the issue was 23 December 1965, RB. What does the RB stand for? Hey, thanks, Cassie, for asking this. This is a great question because I'm surprised it hasn't been asked before. L. Ron Hubbard wrote lots and lots of policies and bulletins, and every single one of them had a date stamped at the top of it, right? The day that it was issued. 23 December 1965 was the day that Hubbard probably didn't set it down to a piece of paper. He probably wrote it a few days before, but that was the date that it got typed and issued officially as church policy. Sometimes there would be multiple issues put out on a single day. So one of them would be issue 1, the next one would be issue 2. It would say issue 1, issue 2 below the date. Now on the RB part, sometimes policies or bulletins were revised after they were already issued. And so there had to be some way to show that you were reading the revised copy. And so what they did, the symbolic representation of that is the R after the date. So 23 December 1965, R means that's the issue that's revised from the issue that was originally issued on that date. Now the B comes in because let's say it gets revised again. Okay, you don't want to do RR. You know, after you revise an issue, sometimes issues have been revised many times. You have a whole string of R's following the date. That would get a little ridiculous, you know, RRRR, right? So instead, the second revision was RA. The third revision, RB, right? Which is in this case, the 23 December 1965 RB indicates that it's the third revision of this issue. Something was changed in it. And in the Mimeo copies of the issues, they would actually say what was changed in parentheses at the top of the bulletin. So this was the Mimeo, this was how bulletins and policy letters were originally issued. There weren't books and volumes of them. There were just individual issues. And these were mimeographed and sent off to all of the orgs. Multiple copies of them would be sent, or a stencil would be sent, and the org had its own Mimeo machine, and it would Mimeo as many copies as needed locally. And so this whole RA, RB system was put in place so that you always knew you were reading the correct issue of the bulletin in question. So there you go.